Hello everybody and welcome to this video in which we are going to look at how to create a random generator using Python. Now I am not going into detail on many things that I'll be using in this project or this feature card. So I won't be explaining, for example, I won't be explaining modules, I won't be explaining what's going on with random and the method, choice, I won't be explaining the difference between f-strings and strings and data types like string and integer and imports and all. I won't be doing that. If you want to, and I hope you do want to understand what's going on, dig into the practical technique cards. So if you want to know what's going on, for example, how to get input from a user a little bit more, go and check out the one on input. If you want to learn more about the list data structure in Python, go check out the one on the list. This is just practical, let's get to it, hands-on, all right, so you can get started and then you can learn more as you want to or as you need to. Okay, so don't worry if you're sitting there thinking, oh, he's not explaining any of this. No, I'm not. I do explain it, right? I do explain it, but in different places. Those are the practical technique cards. This is just, let's get stuff running. Okay, so the idea is it's a random generator. So we're just going to work on an idea. We're taking a couple of words, sticking them together randomly. It's a bit of fun. And it can also be useful, for example, a password generator, that type of thing, getting 2, 3, 4 random words or numbers, mixing them all in. Okay, so let's just look at the basics. Let's go for this band name generator idea. So first of all, we need to import random. And there we go, import random. Now what we want to do is kind of get a list, and it's going to, we'll just call it word1, the variable. So into word1 we're going to put a list, and this is where we put our first word. I'm just doing them as strings, as you can see there. Band name, electric, I guess, electric. I apologise if I misspell things, I apologise. Electric, this is the first word, so electric something, right? I don't know, wonderful something. Let's just do 3 in each list. The loud, I guess, maybe for a band. Okay, like that. So we've got 3 words there in word 1, and then we're going to have word 2. So this would be, I suppose, nouns, I guess, adjective noun kind of structure. Tables, I don't know, it's a rubbish name for a band, it's just I can't really think straight, I can't think of much, of course not. Players, I suppose, maybe, play instruments, that kind of thing. And clowns, why not? Okay, so there we go, word 1, word 2, got a couple of lists. Now we get to the part where we're going to start to say, okay, let's combine them using random, so to get a new thing. So let's call it name, so the name of the band, new variable is going to be equal to, do it as an f string this time, so we can use this, and we're going to pop into here word 1, and then we're going to put a space between these 2 words, and then we're going to put word 2. But at the moment, of course, this is just going to be a list and a list, so this is where we get to the random part. We say, okay, well, how can I get a random choice from word 1, because at the moment this is a list, right? Electric, wonderful, loud. So if I was to run that, it'd look weird. In fact, okay, maybe let's do that, and then we can see what's happening a little bit more with the random choice. So let's just do that. So let's just print that out. So print, and we'll just print that without anything else first. And I'm going to save it. Now I'm going to run it from a terminal. So over here, we'll just run that. And as you can see, what it's done, it's got the list, the first list, and then the second list and stuff together. That's not exactly what we wanted, of course. We want that random choice from each list, and this is where we get to, of course, random. So I'm going to use random, and then we're going to go into the choice method, and into there we're going to pop this, so it's going to take a random choice from word 1. And I'll actually just delete that so you can see what's happening there and say random. Okay, so we're going into the random module. The method is called choice that I want, and then in the brackets there I'm going to put where I want to get the random choice from, which is in this case word 2, of course, right? So it's going to be getting a random word using the choice method, a random choice from the list electric, wonderful, loud, and then it's going to get a random choice from word 2, which is tables, players, clowns, and it's going to stick them together as an f string with that space there, and then we just print it out like so, and let's just save that and let's run it again, and this should be what we expect. Wonderful tables. Do we get actually I don't need to go back, I could just run it from there. Do we get different ones? Loud clowns. Okay, yeah, that's a nice loud clowns, there you go. Don't know if I'll go see him play, but anyway, that's the simple way to do it. Now, we said, you know, there's various things you can do to make it more interesting. So maybe let's say, okay, let's go for a superhero generator maybe. So let's get rid of that. We'll keep import random. And this time we're going to get an input from the user to help us out with this superhero generator. So let's do this time word one is going to be from input. So input, and the prompt here is what is your favorite color? Okay, like that. So we get that. That's going to be word one. So they might put blue, for example, and then there's going to be a random choice from word two, which is going to be a list, of course, and superhero. So Hulk, I suppose that was one, wasn't it? Wizard, maybe. ARD, right? And we just do three. So the green goblin, but that's already done, isn't it? See, I keep thinking of ones who already exist. Surfer, no. Diver, there we go. Not a surfer, but a diver. Silver diver, whatever. Okay, so word one, word two, and then we're going to put this together into name. Is going to be this time still an F string, but this time it's going to be word one, which is the user input, so whatever they put in there, and then the space, and then we're going to go into random choice again from the list, word two, and there it is. Okay, like that, and then we're just going to print the name of the superhero. Let's just quickly read over that code. So input, what is your favourite colour? We assume they put something in like purple, and then it's going to, from here, so it's got this purple and then random choice from word two, so purple Hulk, purple wizard, purple diver. Okay, and let's see if it works. It should do. I've just overwritten the same project, so it's just the same project name, so it'll just, okay, what's your favourite colour? Purple diver. Well, there you go. And let's see if it gives us a different one. Okay, blue Hulk. There you go. So that's how we can get user input. And I think we also said, what about like a theme? Giving it a theme, like a spooky theme or a sci-fi theme or a nature theme or whatever theme you like. Well, then you've got to use if and all of that. And again, check out the Technic cards on those if you want. So let's put input, so theme is going to be equal to input, which theme, I'm just going to keep it really simple, give them a choice, spooky or space, okay, like that. So we get that back, and now we're going to go into our logic, our conditional logic, so if, right, so if theme is equal to spooly, so, spelling like I say, okay, if theme is equal to spooky, okay, like that, if theme is equal to spooky, what are we doing? If theme is equal to spooky, word one, I guess, is equal to, I'm trying to think of spooky words, scary, I suppose, horrible, maybe sinister. That's maybe a slightly better word. You see, I can't think of good words occasionally. And then word two, because we're on a spooky theme, scary, vampires, goblins, ghosts, spectres. I don't know how to spell spectre. Ghosts. Right, ghosts. There we go. I know how to spell ghosts. So that's if that, and then we're going to do an elif. So elif is equal to space, and we're going to do, then it's going to be different, right? So word one is going to be equal to galactic. That's about universal. I'm sure you could come up with much better stuff than this. Starlit. Starlit, there's a nice one, starlit. And word two is equal to planets, space theme, you see, stars, like not stars, I guess. Maybe meteors, something like that. Okay, alien. Oh, aliens. There you go. That's better. Aliens. There we go. And then, of course, what if they put something else that's not that? Then we've got to go drop into our else part here, and then we're just going to kind of say, okay, well, if that's the case, then we'll just do word 1 is equal to silly, because they're silly, because they put something silly in. Silly, and word 2 is equal to the silly things. There you go. All right, and there. Now we're going to kind of combine it all. So name is equal to, and it's going to be an F string, and we're going to put in here random and a choice method. Word 1 no matter what, because notice they've all got word 1 and they've all got word 2 depending, so whichever which way there's going to be a word 1 and then there's going to be a word 2. So random choice from that, and then random choice from a word 2 as an F string like that, and then we're just going to print the name as well. Okay. Let's just save that, and let's just quickly look over it, see if it all looks good. Theme is equal to import each theme, so we give a space. If theme is equal to spooky, we get word 1 as this, or word 2 as that, and then if space, word and space is that. Okay, else silly things. Random choice, word 1. It won't work there. You see, it's always important we read back our code, because this is going to throw an error here because it's looking for a list. So what we can do, we'll just create this as a data as a list data structure here instead. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to use the choice method on it. I don't think it would work. You could try it. It might give you a character back maybe. Never actually tried it, but I think it's supposed to work off a list, and we can kind of just put one item in the list, so it's going to definitely pick that item. Okay, and let's save that, and let's just test it through. So let's go for spooky. Horrible ghosts. Okay, and let's try space. Starlit stars. Starlit stars in the starry sky. Okay, and let's just try something silly things. Okay, and do we get a different one each time? No, maybe universal aliens. That's nice. Spooky. Horrible vampires. And this should be the same when I just put rubbish in. Silly things. Excellent, it works. All right, let's clear out that terminal. Come back. I think I've covered everything there on a random generator, so go and have fun with it, apply it to your projects. As always, be creative with your coding. If you want to understand more about anything covered in this, like lists, F strings, random choice, yada yada, go and check out the practical cards. Hope it was useful, hope you enjoyed it. Gonna cut the video there. Until next time, as always, please take care.